everybody. Sorry it's been so long since I've done a YouTube video. I have had a rough holiday, so to speak. Um, my husband and I actually got COVID during Christmas holidays, well, just before Christmas, and I got it first and then he got it. And I kind of felt like I shouldn't have gotten sick because I take such good care of myself. But I realized that I've been way sicker before. Like, I kind of expected COVID to be like, oh, this amazing, like, oh, I'm so sick and I can barely breathe kind of thing. And it wasn't like that at all. I've actually had way worse, like colds and flus and things like that in the past, years in the past when I was a smoker and I didn't really take care of myself. And, then I was like, oh man, what the heck is going on here? I had to do some kind of like soul searching. And I realized that because we have been investing in our health for the last couple of years, with just nutrition. Now, I'm not talking about like supplements and things like that. I mean, we have used like collagen and stuff like that, but I'm talking about like nutrients. We have really invested in our health and our mind state, and it really wasn't hard on us. And there's still a lot of controversy and research and stuff going on, but I truly believe that because we've been investing in our health, it wasn't as bad as it could have been. I was sick for a couple of days and then I had to quarantine because of work. And then I had to go through the appropriate channels to get cleared to go back to work to make sure that, I wasn't contagious and make anybody else sick, that kind of thing. And my husband had to do the same thing for his job. So that's why I haven't made a video in a while. I've just kind of felt like, meh, like this whole like cloud of thinking about, what's going on and why did this happen and all that kind of stuff. And then I got to think too, like my job is really stressful. And we know that when you are under a lot of stress, you leave the sympathetic nervous system, parasympathetic nervous system, you go into the sympathetic and everything shuts down. Rest and digest and repair doesn't happen. When you're super stressed out, you're running around, and I worked with the public, so, I mean, go figure. But anyway, I healed really quick and I feel great. Other than I'm having some skeletal issues that I guess went and saw a chiropractor today because of some headaches I've been having. And, when you start trying to put a lot of weight on your body and do lifting and things like that, sometimes you start to like notice some things that you were ignoring in the past. And I can only go so far with the nutrition. If there's some I think the doctor called them subluxations. I guess it's a term they use, chiropractors use to talk about the discs that are out of whack, or they're not like they should be in the spine. I've got some compensation that I'm doing to try to correct it. So, when I'm doing things like hip thrusts and stuff like that, it's like my neck was really hurting more than it should have. And come to find out, that's why. And that's why I'm getting the headaches and stuff that I've been having. Well, I've been dealing with headaches for years. Not as bad as it used to be because I do take a lot better care of myself, but I still deal with the pain. And I don't like taking Tylenol. I only take it if I absolutely have to, just because I know what it does to your gut microbiome. It's not good. It's like swallowing a hand grenade, and it kills a lot of your good bugs along with the bad bugs. And I don't really enjoy taking pain medication, but I know that if I let a headache get way out of control, I'm no good to anybody. So when I absolutely have to, I will take painkiller. I'm not dumb, but I try not to if I don't have to. It's good to know that where this is actually coming from. At least I have an idea of what I've been dealing with and why. So that just another step in getting myself right, getting my health back, feeling like, feeling really good. And it's kind of funny because the doctor was like, wow, you have a lot of, you're not hurting in a lot of places that you should be. obviously, what are you doing? And when I started telling him about, the herbs and stuff that I take, he was just like, wow. Yeah, I know. It's not many people that you talk to that, eat the way I do and everything. But pain isn't fun, you guys, right? So when you start to realize this, you realize, hey, you're all you've got. Like, if you can't trust, I'm not saying doctors are bad. Don't get me wrong. That's not what I'm saying. Understand what I'm saying. The medical community is best for acute situations. You got a bone out of place or whatever. I mean, they're awesome. When it comes to nutrition and understanding some of the things that can go wrong in the body because of our eating habits, not so much. And those were definitely at the root cause of 90% of my issues was my eating habits. And even just trying to be healthy. The overconsumption of soy protein isolate caused a lot of my female issues, which that was at the core of me going in and having the huge ER bill that I had. And they thought they were going to have to remove something, and they didn't, thank God. But that honestly should be a question they would ask, at that point, like, what are you eating and why? And, this is crazy. Like, I had to figure this stuff out. And the reason why I figured it out, you guys, is for this reason. I realized that I needed to take responsibility for my own health, that I could not depend on the health community, so to speak, to monitor my health and tell me if I'm being healthy or not healthy, because I thought I was doing everything right. Honestly, I really thought I was eating healthy, and I was still eating crap and stuff like that. But for the most part, I was cooking from scratch at home, mainly for financial reasons. I had 4 kids, and 3 of those were boys, so I was doing a lot of scratch cooking for financial reasons, but also because I had the skills. Why not, right? And so I'm assuming, hey, we're not eating top ramen. We're not eating, Hamburger Helper or Rice-A-Roni or that kind of stuff, which, I did sometimes. I'm not saying that we always ate, from scratch. But for the most part, I was cooking from scratch. And I thought I was being healthy. And I wasn't. A lot of the stuff I was eating. So now this is kind of why maybe to some people I'm a little overboard with my health, just because I'm educated. I get online and I sit under, doctors and scientists and listen to their research and listen to their findings and listen to their personal stories. Because a lot of them, the reason why they're in the field they're in is because they had health issues. They were sick. Or they had family members that were sick. And so they dug in and they had a desire to understand and to know because of what they went through. A similar story with me, with my son. He had cancer. It's one of the reasons why I started doing research on anti-cancer diets. When you have to deal with pain, a lot of times that pain is a powerful motivator, and so is fear. Fear is a huge motivator. Especially for me, I live under fear a little too much. That's another story. But anyway, what I'm trying to say is take responsibility for your health. Don't depend on somebody else to tell you how to eat. Take responsibility for what goes into your mouth. Take responsibility for what you do. Don't walk around with blinders on expecting everybody else to care about your health the way you do, because they don't. The health industry needs to make money, right? The health coaches, all these people, they need to make money. Okay, right now, my channel is not monetized. Everything that I'm telling you is because I care. And I want people, not yet. At some point I may end up monetizing it if a manufacturer comes to me and says, hey, you had a lot of success with these products. Do you want to, maybe make a kickback as sure. At some point I may end up monetizing my channel. I don't know yet. Well, I'll cross that bridge when I get there. But I can tell you, as of right now, I don't make a single dollar off of anybody I'm telling you what I'm telling you because it's helped me and other people that I've talked to and have taken, you know, some advice and things like that. I now have a certificate to make medicine out of herbs, which I'm super excited and stoked about. I can't wait to head into the mountains this spring and do some what they call wild crafting, which is gathering wild herbs and making tinctures and poultices and all kinds of goodies with wild herbs and, you know, for healing. I'm just so super excited about it and being able to maybe share it with you guys. But you have to take responsibility for your own health. I'm telling you. When you start taking responsibility for your own health and you start really paying attention to what you're putting in your mouth, know what's in your food. Know what's in there. I mean, it's going into your body. Your body is making tissue out of what you put in your mouth. Even if it's not, if it's just extra calories and it's being stored as fat, it's still going into your body. It's still becoming part of you. Your body takes what you give it and turns it into new organs, new skin cells, new hair, all hair, skin, nails, hello. It's turning it into tissue. So what is your tissue being made out of? I mean, if this is what you have is your body, maybe you should know what's in your food. That's kind of how I felt. I wanted to know. I mean, if what I was doing was something was making me sick, right? Something I was doing was making me sick. And if I had listened to the staff at the hospital and they had that big doctor visit, I would have went back and seen a doctor, seen a bunch of specialists, and they would have put me on hormones and wanted to do surgeries and all kind. No, your body wants to heal. Give it what it needs. Get online and start looking for the answer. Seek, ye shall find. Just get on there and look. Take responsibility for your own health. You'll be so glad when you do. Hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day, and thank you for listening. Until next time, bye.